construct. So what you see, as I was saying, you've got the first section here is planes, then we look at axes, and then we look at points. Originally, I was just going to pick out certain ones because there are many that are similar. But to be honest, it's probably just as easy for me to go through all of them and explain why you might use them in a particular way. So we hit the first one, which is an offset plane. We've used that quite a lot recently. You can select a plane of face, or a sketch profile. So I'm going to select this face, and then I'm going to offset that by 50 mil. So I can drag it to 50 mil, or obviously I can put into there 50 mil. I can click OK. So what I now have is in this side here, we've now got a new tab which says construction, and we have plane 8. So you can rename that. We can rename that as offset. That's that one. What you might use an offset plane for is obviously the emboss tool, or project, or whatever you want to do. You want to create an offset. So with, obviously you can switch them on and off, and you can also make these bigger. So if you drag that line there, you can make this bigger if you want to use the plane over a larger area. Okay. And obviously you can also edit the feature either here, or you can edit the feature down here. So if you wanted that now to be only 30 mil, you could quite simply edit that feature, change it there. So that's the offset. The next one is plane at an angle. That's quite an interesting one. If you select a line, we select that line, it instantly comes at a flat of whatever orientation you're at. So at the moment, you'll notice that's 180 degrees. So if we did, well, it's minus 80 degrees. So if we did that maybe minus 45, that would give us an angle at minus 45 on that plane based on that line there. So why might you do that? I'm not going to steal Russ's thunder with using a hole. But if I created a sketch on that plane, quickly made a circle, which could be about there, oops, about there, finish that sketch. What I'd be able to do with an extrude is I could extrude a hole through that, knowing that that's at a 45-degree angle to there. Okay, so that would be angle. The next one, tangent plane. So we've got cylinder. And what it asks you to do is to select a tangent plane on a face. So obviously the most logical face would be here. Now, one of the things you'll notice is on this, it's a bit unusual which way sorry, I can't concentrate. Oh, sorry. You can have a reference plane. So logic here would be to select maybe that left face there as your reference plane or something like that. You can then from there adjust the angle. So you can either use the manipulator and it will in fact follow around the face, or you can just come here and do 45 degrees to that face. And then it's not showing up very well there, is it? I apologize. So that's 45 degrees to that face. And that's rename, and that would be tangent, isn't it? Tangent. The next one here is a mid-plane. This is probably one of the most used ones that you'll ever do. Let's just get rid of that. So if you wanted just to create a plane in the middle of this box, what you could do then is you could select, I can switch it off now, sorry. Right, let's concentrate on what we're doing. Deselect that, okay. Select that face, select that face, and then you've got a plane in the middle of that box. So that's a mid plane. Next one is plane through two edges. This is quite an interesting one. So you may decide on this box that you want to select that one there, and let's say that one down there, and that creates a plane, obviously diagonally through the box. Can't be bothered renaming them, just rename them. Turn that one off. What was that? Mid plane. No, plane through 3 points. That's an interesting one. So what that allows you to do, the points are here. So select 3 vertices points or sketch points. So you could select that one there, and then select that one down there. And that would create a plane just cutting off that particular corner there. And then obviously if you wanted, you could then create an offset plane off that if you just wanted to chomp the corner off on that one. Okay. Get rid of that one. Construct, what are we on? Plane through 3 points. Plane tangent to face at point. So that's quite an interesting one. So this time what we do is it says select face and point. So if we select this one as the face and we select that one as the point, now you can see that it is perpendicular to that point. So if we deselected that point and then selected that point there, you can see now it's perpendicular to that point. Or deselect that point and then select that one, and you can see now it's perpendicular to that point. So sometimes that's handy if you just want to create a sketch on a particular angle and you want to use a point. So that's that one. Okay. Bombing through these now. Plane tangent to face that point. Plane along path. Wow, Russ has done that, hasn't he? So in the same way, so a path can be also a line. So if we select that line, what you can do is you can drag this anywhere along that line, but you will notice that it snaps to certain places, i.e. the midpoint. So you could create a plane roughly sort of halfway between the middle and the end. Now you notice on it it's proportional. So, and then you can have, so proportional is 0.662. So obviously if you did that 1, proportional would be then at the end, 0.5 would obviously be in the middle. And then you also have an option to do this as actually physical. So because this box is 50 mil, if you wanted that 10 mil in from that end, then you could just do that as 10 mil. Sorry, it's not going to do that, is it? It's 40 mil. 40 mil will be then 10 mil in from this face here. And that's all of the planes.